Hey everyone, this is Rookel Panda here with a review of one of the cheapest CUV, I guess small SUV tents on the market on Amazon. I'm not going to say the name. The name will be in the video. The only reason is it's really hard to say. So anyway, the colors are black, white, or excuse me, they come in black. I got the blue one, come in like a gray. Looks like a dark forest green. And yeah, different colors like that. Real quick, you can see the bag it comes in. Now, I already had opened this at home. One thing I'd recommend, which I do with most of my tents, was able to get it back in the bag. A little tip for getting it back in the bag once you're done with it, do not try and fold it and do all that. Just start stuffing it in. I'm just going to be honest with you. When I tried to fold it and do all that to get it back in the bag, no. It didn't work right. When I stuffed it, it went back in. Okay, so now what we're doing is we're going to put up the tent. I'm at Lathrop State Park in southern Colorado, which is in the Walsenburg area of southern Colorado. Today it is about 50 degrees, it's overcast somewhat at times. It would drop down into the 20s at night the day I was here. I am testing this on a 2023 Nissan ARIYA EUV. I'm actually at an RV site. Putting it on was just like another tent I had and how you put it on. But the reason I went with this one is I wanted a tent that I did not have to stake into the ground and all that stuff. Now, one thing, a disclaimer with mine. A lot of times with the hooks, they usually have about 2 hooks on each side, one for the top, one for the bottom on each side. Is that I have aerodynamic wheels, excuse me, I said hooks, the straps. Well, I didn't have any hooks with me. If I had hooks, I could have actually hooked them to my aerodynamic wheels. So I just was not able to do that on this vehicle. Now, my other vehicles, I would have been able to do that easily. So what I simply figured out was just put both of the tie straps to tie them onto my rear door handles, which honestly, I'll do that again. It worked out great. I don't see a reason not to do that for me personally. It held it down. It got windy at night. The material felt like it was polyester. Felt like a lot of tents. Is it cheap? Yes. What, did it feel plastic or like it was about to break on me? No, absolutely not. One thing I didn't do, I didn't think about it. When I put it up the next time, I will go ahead and use waterproof it. I didn't waterproof it this time. I forgot about it and use some seam sealer. More than likely, I just use some seam sealer more than anything with it. I just forgot about it this time, and it was a little on the chillier side by the time I got here. And seam sealer probably wouldn't have worked as well in the cold like that. Anyways, you see I'm looking at trying to put it on the actual, my rims, which are kind of this weird rim hubcap combo, but they're aerodynamic and they don't have a lot of space in between them. So anyway, that's what I figured out how to do it. Before you put up the top, of what you do is you just put it over the top of it and over the bottom, and then open up your back, your rear door, your cargo door. And you can see I'm trying to figure it out right there. But I don't like that. See how I have the strap on the front door? It means I can't use my front door. I'd much rather have it over my back door. Because why? I don't need to open up my back door. Because you can enter from the back. Okay, so this will work with many CUVs. I have a 2023 Nissan Kicks. I don't even have to try it on here. I know it'll work perfectly with it. I actually know this will work with my Kia Sorento, which is a larger SUV. I don't see any problems with this working with that either. Now, disclaimer on this, since I told you I was at an RV site. Being at an RV site, I'm plugged in. So I'm already plugged in it. My car is plugged in and charging right now. My car is running the whole time I'm actually installing this, shooting out heat into the back of it. So I'm already telling that this is going to be a warm night. And the reason I say that is I don't have to turn this car off. Do not leave your car running if it is a gas car, like a RAV or like a RAV or something that's not actually electric, because your tailpipes will burn it up. And plus you'll kick in carbon monoxide on the inside. So that is the awning, which also is a door. It has a zipper on each side too. So you can roll it up, and so you can have access into the inside of your tent. But you also can have the screen. So if you want to lay in the back and just relax with the top up, with the outer actual layer up, and just have your screen closed because of bugs or whatever, privacy, you can. There's no problem with this. This tent was really cheap. I'm not going to say the price. You guys can look it up. There will be links in the actual in my description and on YouTube. You can check them out. Go ahead and click on those and look at it, because the prices fluctuate on Amazon. So I'll tell you one price and you go on there and someone tell me, oh, I got it for this, or it's not that price. No, people, if you're really interested, go look it up. What I paid for it, I'm very, very satisfied. So even with the backup, being this is an EUV electric vehicle, with the, I can feel the warmth when I step in it, even like there. So like right here, I can feel the heat coming out, and I do not have the heat blasting. It's just, it's electric. But like I said, do not do that if you have a gas vehicle. You'll burn up the bottom of your car, maybe start a fire, shoot carbon monoxide in your car. So with that being said, this is how it looked. This is how I did it. Here's just a quick installation of my little itty bitty camping chair that's super comfortable. So with these type of EUVs or smaller CUVs, or like my Nissan Kicks, I need things that don't take up a bunch of room. And as you know, a full-size camping chair takes up a lot of room. They're long, you know, all that stuff. This is so simple. It's so small. It's lightweight. It's sturdy. I've had no problems with it. I'll leave an Amazon link in the description for it as well. I've done a full review on it, by the way. Anyway, this tent worked really well with my car. I'm going to keep this with my car, because this is the type of thing, if you want to go camping on a whim, you literally throw this in here. I throw my bed platform, because my CUV is not flat. It has a little hump where the back of the rear seats lay down. Also, this is important. You can close it up. So say I was going for a hike, or I wasn't going to be around my tent. I don't want to leave it up like that. So I can close. The only thing you got to be mindful of is you close it with the tent down, and make sure you're not getting your part of the material in the locking mechanism, because you could get it stuck, or just poke a hole through as your locks come together. So just be mindful in the middle, or wherever your locking mechanism is when you close it, that your material is not in between it, if you know what I mean. So as you can see right here, so I want to tell people that, because it's very important. So you know your car's secure while you're out actually hiking, or just having a day wherever you're at, and you don't have to leave it open like this. So it's fully secure. You can see the two side zippers right here to close it down. No problems with this. But like I said, if it was a warmer day, the next time I take it out, hopefully it's warmer, I'm taking some seam sealer. So when I do put it up, I can put that seam sealer on there too while it's up that day. Do it early in the day so there's no smell or anything, so the heat and everything can take care of it and all that good stuff. Looks good, doesn't it? Anyway, there'll be a link in the description for Amazon for this. I highly recommend this. It takes up no room. It worked well. I actually, let's listen to what I had to say. Oh my God, I'm getting blinded. Anyway, this is me sitting back here. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. So now you can actually stretch out instead of being hunched over in there. And because you got this tent piece. And I can move on down and all this. I hope you can see me. This is a game changer. I'm taking this with me on vacation when I go on my little road trips.
Hey everyone, Furrow Panda. This is the morning after. It's been kind of windy this morning. Did fine. Of course, it's on here secure. How if I don't mention it in the video, I want to mention it now. How I tied the loops on for the tent is not how you're supposed to. I just put it on my door handles, but I have those weird, because this is an EV aerodynamic rims on here, so it makes it more difficult. I could put hooks, but honestly, putting on the doors was easy. I may put hooks on it later, but I didn't put them on my front doors, so I could have access in that way too, and of course the back. One thing I would do, let me see if I can move back here real quick, is I would put like a string, a little bitty string on here, so when you got it fully down like this, because it goes all the way down there, you can just use the string, pull it up easier, because it goes further than that down. One down, one that way, and one that way for those zippers. Anyway, I slept really good. Actually, I didn't sleep that well, and it had nothing to do with anything besides the temperature on my EV was too high, so when it would kick on at night, I kind of would get burnt out. So anyway, for what this cost, this was a good deal.
Okay, so you heard from me that the next morning, and like I said, it was more to do with my EV combined with this tent. It was warm in there, and yeah, it's just what it was. And also, I had worked night shift the night before, so it made it a little more difficult. But as far as the tent goes, oh, it was great. It was secure. I didn't feel any types of like drafts. I highly recommend this little cheap tent for people on the go that wants to save on the budget. It was easy to put up. It doesn't take up any room. Only thing I may do is I might switch it out and get my own little bag to keep it in, so I don't have to stuff it in there to make it easier, as you know, with a lot of tents. Anyways, this is Frugal Panda. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.